Welcome back. Welcome back. Midfield pressure in the building once again. Thank you for rocking with me one more time. Please like and subscribe. It goes a long way and it does mean a lot. Okay. We are back. Officially, football season is back upon us once again. The season is here and alive and well from your college, NFL, Pee Wee League, flag football, Saturday old man football, Sunday old man football on Sundays that get played with the guys that still think they got something left in the tank, but they don't. I was officially one of those guys, by the way, but I've had to hang it up because I got to go to work in the morning, so I can't do it. But football is back either way. A gap and B gap is being filled, and it got filled last night, but we will cover that later on in today's show. So, with that being said, running back, the market has been reset once again. Thankfully, the running back position is valued in NFL football, with Jonathan Taylor leading the way with a 2-year, $44 million extension from the Indianapolis Colts at $22 million a year. Very warranted, in my opinion, seeing that I'm an Indianapolis Colts fan. He is a benchmark and the engine that keeps the Colts going. We will see how many touches he get this year. I think we will lean on him heavily with Daniel Jones. We're still on the fence about him, and our receiving core taking a hit with Michael Pittman Jr. being traded away and Alec Pierce being hurt. But we will see later on in the season. Also to be followed up by that by the leader of the bag getters. Jahmyr Gibbs signs a 3-year, $67.5 million contract, $51 million guaranteed. 22.5 per year, making him the highest paid running back in NFL history. Very lucrative contract for him as well. We will see how he does without Knuckles in the backfield. David Montgomery being traded away. We will see how many carries he get and if he can shoulder the load for the Detroit Lions. Also, who started off the chain reaction, Bijan Robinson for the Atlanta Falcons signed a 3-year, $66.75 million, $51 million guaranteed with the Atlanta Falcons earlier in the week as well. I don't know why everybody got away from this notion that the running back is being devalued, or it could be a journeyman position or whatever you want to call it. We know when it gets cold outside, when it's time to actually line up and play football, your running back plays a very, very, very big part in the offense, because when the quarterback ain't on, the defense get a little tighter, the windows get smaller. If you can turn around and hand it to a bell cow, you will see how the game changes and leans in your favor when you're able to do that. So anyway, moving on to top free agent signings this week. Stephon Diggs got a 1-year, $12 million deal with the Washington Commanders. I feel like this may be his last stop. Anyway, they needed that with Scary Terry on the outside. So we will see how he is used by Jaden Daniels later on this season. They needed that. They needed a good slot guy, seeing that Debo went back to San Francisco, so they needed somebody to be able to fill that position. So we will see how that works out. But in the bigger news, Hall of Fame game last night. Panthers 33, Cardinals 30. Preseason kickoff in Canton, Ohio, Hall of Fame game. Two rookie quarterbacks had a major duel, Carson Beck and Haynes King. Carson Beck showed out 15 of 19, 188 and a touchdown. And he led Arizona on 4 scoring drive. Haynes King led Carolina to the game-winning touchdown, as he did what he does all the time, as he did for Georgia Tech last year, a rushing touchdown as time expired. And he finally got his get back against Carson Beck when they lost to Georgia in the 8 overtime game in 2024 in college. So Carson Beck did look good. Haynes King looked like a solid backup, but again, this is a Hall of Fame game preseason. We will see when defenses actually matter, if they get any smell. I don't see it. Carson Beck probably has the best chance to get a little bit, seeing that Arizona is terrible and their offensive line still sucks. So we will see how that works out for him in Arizona. Moving on to WNBA news. Good one. Overtime, 86-84 Aces over the Indiana Fever. Chelsea Gray, clutch shots, buzzer beater in both regulation and in overtime, 3-point daggers, lifting the Aces over the Fever. Asia Wilson showed Caitlin Clark last night when You have a Chrysler 300 and a actual Phantom pulls up, it still looks like a Chrysler 300 when the real Phantom pulls up. Uh, Asia Wilson, last play out there on the court, she did block or steal the ball from, or excuse me, she had a pass batted down against Caitlin Clark. Asia was moving those puppies out there. Size does matter. Pause. She was too big for Caitlin Clark. She still tried to shovel to the left, shovel to the right. Asia moved those puppies, stayed right in front of her, did not give Caitlin any lane to be able to get a shot off. Knocked it down. They got it back, came down. Chelsea got to the corner. Bam, 3-dagger. Let's go home. Cut the lights off and make sure you wash the dishes before you leave. Jackie Young scored 22 points as well, but Caitlin Clark did end up with 20, but she did miss free throws late, turnover in the last couple seconds. So Caitlin did get shown the mirror last night in this particular game against the Las Vegas Aces. Moving on, MLB key series this weekend. Braves at Yankees. Interleague matchup. Acuna Jr. Did have 2 homers last night that I did see. He's balling right now on his comeback from injury. Houston versus San Diego. Wild card implications in Petco Park. And the Dodgers versus Arizona. They lead the actual division with Los Angeles trailing them by these games, a couple games. Toronto Blue Jays at the Phillies, another interleague matchup. So baseball season is cooking so far. We will see who makes it. From what I saw, I'm not sure if anybody will probably be able to beat Atlanta if they stay on par. I thought it was going to do a little bit more at the trade deadline to get another pitcher. They did, but I thought they was going to try to get Scuba from us, but they did not. I am still upset with the Detroit Tigers. I don't want to talk about it at this moment, but we will see how the playoffs shape out. Final news, NASCAR. Iowa Corn 350 powered by ethanol is this Sunday as well. William Byron won last year, so we'll see if he will be able to repeat. But the Toyotas have dominated this year so far in the racing circuit. So with that being said, that is a recap of this week. A lot of sports news, a lot more to be had this weekend. Join me back Monday as we will go over this past weekend's big news and big games. So until then, it's midfield pressure. Until next time, hold it in the road.